So I'm here in Ogden, Utah on Joseph Smith Street. So I was going to run and dive through it. What do you think? You think I could do it? You think I could I want to run through it and dive. I told my grandson, he can jump. He'd fit. You think I'll make it? If I run through it? I need somebody to hold the camera. I want to run and dive through it. What do you think? What do you think? I think I can make it. Should we do it? Go for a roll through there. So I'm here on Joseph Smith Street, aka Jefferson. This was originally called Jefferson, Joseph Smith Street. So we're in Ogden, Utah. So this historic library, I came to this grand opening in 1967. This is like the freaking most beautiful plaster job ever. I did the restoration way back. Just a little teeny tick got knocked out of the wall I did. What a freaking... So this is Joseph Smith Street. Now, Washington Boulevard was called Main Street. Grant was called Young Street. What happened? Kiesel kicked their fucking ass off, right? And threw them out. So here on Joseph Smith Street. So the thing that's got me pissed, so I hate that fucking building, by the way. You know, that was the parking lot to the Desert Edge. And we all grew up here. Everybody in Ogden grew up here. Everybody grew up here. And so when we grew up here, you'd hang out at the library, you'd hang out at the Deseret Gym. That building's been vacant for 25 fucking, it's grand. So, of course, the first player of color in the history of the NBA, who grew up right down the road here, on 25th, played there, won 2 national championships there. What? Suzuki. Misaki. What Misaki? Fawn Mckay Brody's classroom. Why won't they mention either one of their fucking names here on Joseph Smith Street? I guess it's still Joseph Smith Street. This town. So they restored the Vic. A lot of good restoration projects. Don't let it drop. Come on, hang in there, Kev. So I got the salmon count today on the Columbia River. They're down 98% in 5 years. Chinook salmon go to sea for 5 years. Just another Fukushima coincidence here on Joseph Smith Street in Ogden, Utah. The marine biologist in the high desert of Utah. What a fucking building this building is. I wanted to get this at this time of night when the light's on it. How fucking beautiful is that fucking library, huh? Huh? So the reason there's a lot of homeless here is he does a lot of work. He feeds the homeless at that church. He always has something cool on the marquee. You know, every city has a homeless problem in this fucking country because the rent's too high. Because we've had a falsely stimulus rated interest rate for fucking... You want to fix the homeless situation? Raise the interest rate to 7%. Whoa, Wall Street ain't like that. I mean, falsely stimulus... What's the hallmark of a fucking third world country? Hyperinflation, rigged elections, not that Trump fucking useful idiots, Bush Gore. Hijack courts, don't drink the fucking water. Crumbling, failing fucking infrastructure. Here on Joseph Smith Street in Ogden, Utah. I'll head down to Brigham Young Street. I've done so much restoration in this fucking town, but fuck me. So the salmon numbers are a catastrophe. I'm getting better with that can all the time. Don't drop it in Smith Street. You can do it. Let's walk down to the gym. Too Fat Drive, 2-Bit Street. Right here, Fawn Mckay Brody's classroom. 17-year-old professor. Graduated here at 16 or 15. Did she write Jefferson's biography? Yep. The greatest masterpiece ever written, the greatest historical masterpiece. All men know my history. Jefferson's biography. Her classroom was right there. Here on Jefferson Street. Joseph, let's see, her mother was Fawn Brimhall. President Brimhall's daughter. Why do they deny Ogden's incredible fucking history? I don't know. We just had this conversation in the library. Fucking, I don't know, but it's got incredible history and fucking. Why do they deny it? I don't know. Whoa, fuck, good save. That's the Smith house right there. What a fucking house. Oh. Rain. By Smiley. There ain't no rain in here in old Spain. This was Mexico when the Mormons got here. This was Mexico. 1824. When the first fur rapers got here. 1824, the first slaughter. Getting pretty good at this guy. Yeah. Just crossed fucking Joseph Smith Street. Jefferson. Her classroom was right there. It's the greatest masterpiece. This is long before DNA. She did fucking years and years of hard work, research before she ever wrote anything. She was an historian. She's the first female dean of history in the history of the United States. Classroom here. Keep going. My daughter lived right there in the first one there. They're pieces of shit. Why would they let this building stay vacant for 25 fucking years in Ogden? All the buildings, the first security building, been vacant for 25 fucking years. What the? I mean, you're talking some of the most historic buildings in the fucking world. And they're empty? In this boom economy? The boom. Well, yeah, boom economy, this hyperinflation economy. And Rand, want to get rid of the homeless situation? Raise interest rates 7%. There it is, this fucking beauty. Almost made it. Heard footsteps. Got nervous, didn't I? Well, you never know who's sneaking up behind you in this fucking town. I call it blood. Is it blood or is it ketchup? It's both. Ketchup capital of the world right down there. Oh, good catch. There's some improv art. So, why would they leave this masterpiece vacant? We all grew up in this building. All of us. Everyone in Ogden grew up in this building. It's a fucking masterpiece. Track up there. You see the basketball courts in there. Yeah, there's two of them. I learned to swim there. We all did in Ogden. Why would they let it fucking stay vacant for 20? Wesley Hodgson. Oh yeah. I restored the 1905, his first. He was just a pup. I mean, Leslie Hodgson masterpieces all over. The stockyard, they let it burn down. The exchange buildings there in disarray. I mean, I saved them in 1905 myself. I hung from a rope and hand chiseled it. By myself, one guy. 2009. 7 days a week, 12 hours a day for literally months. They were supposed to put a plaque on old Bernie Allen and Randy Richards. Oh, they stuck it to me. They're fucking lying rats, just like the rest of these phony fuckers in this town. So, I mean, the people are great. It's just these, well, they all bolt. They don't stay here. In Brownsville. This used to be called Brownsville. It was a crook. Why is it called Peter Skeen Ogden? You never said fair. Peter Skeen Ogden was a fucking murderer. All the fur traders. Who's the savages? It should be named Goodyear. If you name it after one of the fur rapers. He was the first one here, Miles. So, why would they let it stay vacant? So I wanted to get this. Here on. Here on Jesus, little Saluki. Here on Joseph Smith Street. Grant Avenue was Brigham Young Street. Kiesel threw him the fuck out. They're named after presidents. Wall's always Wall. What's Wall? That was a wall they bring from 28th Street, I believe, to 23rd Street around to keep the Shoshone. I see they rededicated Chief Cherokee's monument. How many videos have I done out there? By the way, when Stuart killed Cherokee, Little Soldier retaliated. And he says, you take our elder, you take mine. Who's elder? Who's the elder? Ralph Blanch. Yep. Go look at this stone on the cemetery. First Whitey fucking buried. And they were friends. Put an arrow through his fucking heart. My grandma says, fuck, they surrounded the cemetery in full bonnets and did a full fucking ceremony. The Shoshone. Darren fucking Perry. Mormon Shoshone. Oh, okay. Little Soldier's buried right next to my dad. Right, literally next to him. Literally next to my father. Why would they leave this fucking masterpiece fucking vacant? I wish I had fucking money. I wish I'd fucking get involved here. Caldwell's a piece of shit. So was Matt Godfrey. I taught with Matt Godfrey. Mayor Matson, I did lots of work for Mayor Matson. Lauren Farr, the first mayor, yeah. Him and his $9 million. Let's go down and get some ice cream. So the ecology's collapsed. Fucking all roads lead to Vienna. I'll be back there soon. I get in. I was just looking at some work I was doing there. Now, so why would they let this masterpiece fucking be say empty? Every city in America won't let them use it as a tax break. Not here. I'm fucking real. Part of the cure, you're part of the disease. Shoot a fucking soup can off my head. It's a big fucking soup can. Why the soup can? American can. Right down the road. Pierce Street. Who's that? He invented the fucking can right here. Everybody worked for American Can. Oh, this was the bluest district in America. By far. To the reddest district in America. I guess they can't preserve their history when they don't know it. So, Mckay borrowed his classroom right here. Let's walk up to Bernard DeVoto's fucking house. Across the fucking wide Missouri. They don't know their own fucking history. How can they preserve their history when they don't know their own fucking history? Blood. I had a guy at the counter recorder tell me, he says, well, I always like talking because it's deep-rooted conservative values. I said, are you out of your fucking mind? Fuck, I grew up here. This place was the San Francisco. Golden Gate had nothing on this fucking town park. Mount Ogden, whoa. Marijuana was legal here. Fuck, prostitution was rampant here. Fucking Electric Alley on Balco. When I was young, the old prostitutes were still in the booths. Fucking when you walk up, just like Amsterdam. This was the bluest district. It fucking was insane. It was wild as fuck. Conservative. It was completely the opposite of conservative. I mean, literally. Fucking, what happened? 1980, they all took their money to fucking Park City, the Eccles. Yeah, Mariner. He used to call me and my twin sister Hansel and Gretel. Oh, by the way, this is for you, Peter. Guess who I saw in the news today? San Diego, the statue at Old Town San Diego's Abraham Hunsaker I. That's my line, the fourth here, Ogden. San Diego. Mormon Battalion with, Kevin, that piece of shit that went to, yeah, the mayor. He was on fucking ABC today running his fucking gums. By the way, I'm voting for Caitlyn Jenner when I get back to California. I'm a native Ogdenite. Caitlyn. Right for California. We need a new fucking mayor in this fucking town. Somebody knows some fucking history. You know. Somebody from here. Here on Joseph Smith Street. I think it's so important that Fawn Mckay Brody's classroom was right there. Shoot, the greatest piece of literature, historical in the history of this country, bar none, is Jefferson's Biography. Yeah, Fawn, she's from here, born and raised here, like me, Kevin D. She wrote it. They won't mention her name. What about what? 2 national championships in that giant right there. 2 national championships. First player color in the history of the NBA. 5'7" jump hook. Yeah, born and raised here. Born. Actually did 2 years fighting for the United States. A vet during World War II. Also, Weaver Stacy's fuck him. Fawn Mckay Brody, fuck her. Kevin Blanch, fuck him. Shoot a fucking tomato soup can off my head. Somebody says, well, so-and-so does tours. I says, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You just went on one. I'll take you on a fucking tour. Fucking stand tuned. Good work. Here on Smith Street.